everyone. My name is Chris. I am the Camping Stitcher here on YouTube and Instagram and Facebook and website, everywhere. Welcome to my channel. This is a channel mostly about cross stitch. Sometimes I'll talk about other things, but mostly cross stitch. And most times I tell a campfire story at the end, but I'm not sure about today. We'll see how long this goes. It's been a couple of weeks. So thank you if you're new. Thank you if you're returning. It is Friday, June 21st, 2024. It's disgustingly hot here, as most of the, I guess, mid-Atlantic and pretty much the whole world is just hot. It's just gross here in New Jersey, and they keep extending the heat advisories and the air quality alerts to, November. So anyway, you'll hear the air conditioner. I can't do anything about that. So it's been a couple weeks, longer than I wanted to. Nothing crazy going on, just time got away from me. I have some FOs, 1 FO, 4 FFOs. I've got some haul. I've got some questions to answer. I have a little bit of housekeeping in the beginning, and let's just jump right in. The housekeeping part. A few weeks ago, I had a post on Instagram that got quite a bit of attention, and thank you to everybody who commented. And I just want to say this community is 99.9% fantastically wonderful, supportive, encouraging, accepting, enabling, kind, lovely comments and things like that. I had a rude comment, which is not the first time I've had a rude comment. Please believe me. Usually I just ignore, delete, like most of us do. You get them. There's nothing you can do about it. You can't please everybody. I just want to say, in the kindest possible way, if you can't say anything nice, just don't say anything. Just scroll on. Don't make a comment that's gonna lead to people engaging with each other, defending the person that you're saying something to. It was just a rude comment. It wasn't hateful. It wasn't, I don't want to make it bigger than it was. It wasn't hateful. It was just rude. Just keep in mind, when we do this, we are inviting you into our homes. We're inviting you into our lives. We're opening up a corner of our little world to you. And it's really not up to criticism or suggestions or, observations that you don't like something on the wall or it bothers you. It's not necessary. So there are so many channels out there that you can watch. Just scroll on, move on, find the next one. And I appreciate everybody's support and comments. Like I said, I generally do ignore snarky, rude things that people might say. And it's not a lot. But this one, I think it just needed to be addressed. And I think a lot of us had a bit of it going on in May and the beginning of June. Because I had seen quite a few of the channels I watch address this. I don't know if it's because we put ourselves out there and people feel that they're very comfortable with us and they can say anything. They feel comfortable saying anything. I don't know, but just, yeah, it was just a rude comment, and that's just about it. Zero tolerance for rudeness. I will delete. I will remove if it's on Instagram. And that's pretty much how I do handle it, but I chose to address it this time because I think it doesn't hurt to remind people that we're making videos, but we're also vulnerable. We have feelings, and you need to respect them. So that's about it. That's all my little soapboxy things. The other thing I wanted to do was jump into some questions, because I had quite a few of them, and get them out of the way. So Gwen had asked me if I had any recommendations for getting creases out of fabric that has been stored and folded for a while. I do not, other than ironing it with some steam or something. That's how I would choose it. You know, your mileage may vary on that, but if anybody has any suggestions, leave a comment and we'll gather them up, and I'll post something for Gwen, so maybe we can give her some suggestions. I guess she's asking about if you have fabric that's in your stash and you folded it and it's been in there for ages, and you go to use it and you can't get those creases out. Jill had asked me if I pin or lace. I tend to pin. I do lace occasionally, but lacing and I do not get along, and 9 times out of 10 I get entangled in my lacing, so I tend to just keep it to very small objects. Like, say if it was a round or something like that, I would lace that or cinch it, you know, do the running stitch around it and cinch it and then lace the back of it, because I'm not using that much thread. So I hope that helps. I think both of them are great. I think with lacing, you can adjust it more easily than pinning, but I'm a pinner. I use acid-free foam core board that I get on Amazon. Julie had asked me to do a demo on how I put floss on drops. Julie, if you just go search on YouTube or even on Google for floss drops, and you'll come up with a ton of videos. I think that's been done so many times, and there's so many different ways you can do it. So have a look at that. And I wanted to give a special, wait, one more question. Nancy asked me, do I use glass? No, I do not frame with glass. I would, if I were going to put a piece in like the kitchen or a bathroom or a room with high humidity, I would use glass. But when I do my own framing, I do not use glass. And if I were to get something framed, I would not get glass. There's nothing wrong with it, but I don't use glass. And then the last thing was Bonnie, I hope I say her name right, Bonnie Monteleone. She had seen my finish of American Sampler right there. I held it up and she said, I think you missed a leaf on the one corner. And she was right. And you know what, Bonnie? It wasn't as bad as I thought. I popped it out of the frame and I actually I stitched it from the front. I don't really believe I did it myself, but I used a pin stitch to start it, and I put that one leaf in, and I used a pin stitch to end it, clipped it off, and it was fine. So I really appreciate you letting me know that, Bonnie, because it's really the worst thing ever when you go and you frame something and you think you got it all. You've counted every leaf and every little star and blah, 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 and you haven't. So I do appreciate you guys let me know when you see I've missed something, because it happens. It's like the second time, third time, fourth time, I don't know. Anyway, that's it for the questions. Like I said, it's hot here. We've had a couple of bears roaming around. We've also had a lot of deer in the yard looking for juicy moisture plants to eat, because it's been so dry. I guess they're saying now we're in the start of a drought. Hopefully we'll get some rain soon. We did have our first camping trip. We went to Gifford Pinchot in Pennsylvania, and it was great. Noisiest campground I think I've ever been to, but it was great. It was a nice shakedown trip. So that's it for the preamble. I will get right to the finish. Okay, so my first FO is, let's see, I'm trying to be organized. This was for my Stitch That Kit challenge that I declared. and so many of you are joining in. I really appreciate that. I hope you're getting stuff done. I had this kitted up for like 2 years. I had bought the kit at Stitches Unlimited. I want to say one of the first trips when we could get out after the pandemic lockdowns were done. And I kitted it up. I had the fabric, I had the floss. It only takes 4 colors of floss. The model is stitched on 40 count Aztec red. I chose to stitch it on 36 count. And I think the model's done with Bell Spa, Classic Colorworks Bell Spa. And you also, there's a conversion on this for Classic Colorworks cotton, and I chose the cotton. So I got it out and I stitched it. And there it is. And it was a ton of fun. I'm so happy to have it done. I'm just adding to the frames I have to order that I keep saying I'm going to order that I haven't ordered yet. Because I'm waiting for a good sale. So, yeah, I really had a great time stitching this. 4 colors. I love the colors. And somebody else asked me, there are 2 colors. One's like a greenish brown, one's like a brown. It's Black Coffee is the black. It's Muddy Puddle and Nature Trail. And they said, aren't they very similar? And I said, no, they're not. They're really not. I could absolutely see a difference. So let me just put it on a board. You can absolutely see the difference in them. So I just love how it came out. I'm really happy with it. And I can't wait to get it framed. Just lovely patterns from the Scarlet House. So that was my FO. Like I said, it's on 36 count Aztec red. Oh, there's a thread on it. And that's from Weeks Dye Works. And I'm not really sure. I kind of think it's old Weeks. I'm not sure. It was fun. It was fine to work on. And I really love this. I had, when I went and got this kitted up, they had cut the fabric for me, and they just looked at the chart and they cut it. And we left the shop and we went and did some antiquing and stuff. And I went to go start it later on, and the fabric was the wrong size. It was too small. So I had a smaller piece of Aztec red, and I did my little freebie snowflake. And if you want that free chart, it's on my website, thecampingstitcher.com. So have at it. It's free. It's up there. You just have to go to it's a Google Doc. So that was my FO. I'm trying to put things where I'm not gonna lose them. All right. Okay, now for the FFOs. So the first one I finished, but I didn't fully finish. Do I have the pattern? No, I don't. It is American Sampler House by Annie Bees. And this is done on 36 count Milky Way from Fox and Rabbit. And I used all the called for. And I love how it came out. And I finished it into a little pillow. And put rickrack. And this is sewn on. Sometimes I glue it on, but I didn't want to wait for it to dry. Such a great pattern from Annie. I loved stitching that flag. It was awesome. Really, really nice chart. Highly recommend. I think Nicole Spohr did a stitch along with this, but I don't remember the hashtag. But check her Flosstube out. So that was my first FFO. And then we stitched as a stitch along Erin Elizabeth's American flag, and it was EE American Flag Sal. My friend Erin Elizabeth with her gorgeous designs. And it was done with 2 skeins of Dinky Dyes silk, which they were a joy to work with. And I did all pillow finishes this time. And this is the little pillow finish. I did this on 36 count white clay from Fox and Rabbit. And I used the call for Dinky Dyes. And I think I called them the wrong name. I don't know what I was looking at last time. But the 2 colors of Dinky Dyes are Shades of Wine, number 229, and Midnight, number 66. I got it right this time. Gosh. And I just backed it with some fabric and my label. The labels, ooh, I know someone's going to ask. They're from Ever Emblem. And I just had to order more of them. So I actually went right to their website. The first time I ordered them on Etsy, and that was fine. But when I ordered them, they sent me a thank you code to use if I went to their site. So I went to their site this time, and they're on their way. Okay. Sorry. It's allergies, it's hot. There's so much to whine about. Now I am doing a little stitch along with my friend Jen, Spunky Jen, Stitching in the Bluegrass here on YouTube, and it's the 12 monthly minis from Primrose Cottage, and it's hashtag Primrose Mini Sal, and finished June. How cute is that? They're so cute. I am doing mine on 36 count. They are called for is 32 count, but 36 count is 36 count 1/2 is how I like to. That's my sweet spot. So this was done on. They're all going to be on 36 count Moonstone by Fiber on a Whim, and I just so cute. Those little strawberries, adorable. Made into a little pillow. Label fits on it. And then the last one, the last FFO I'm in a very patriotic mood. I have some things I want to start that are patriotic, but I had this in my stash for a while. I think I originally purchased this the first time I went to Colorado Cross Stitchers shop in Colorado, before she moved into her new location. So I've had this for at least 2-ish, maybe 3 years. This is Star Spangled Spectacular, Brenda Gervais with the needle and thread. Souvenirs of the Heart. I guess it's hard to get. I have no intention of getting rid of this, and I don't know where you can find it. I would just like keep doing a Google search. I know on Brenda's site it's out of stock. I don't know if she's gonna stock it again. It's not that old. Where's the copyrighted? Oh, well, it is. It's 2020. It's not that old. I know she has 2 more. I actually have one that I have 2. I have 2 that I just got. There are 2 more that I could see in the series. So maybe if you contact her, she'll let you know if she's going to release it. I stitched this on 36 count baked clay from Fox and Rabbit. I love this. I really enjoy her smalls because they look so intricate and so detailed, and they are, but they're so easy to stitch. All right, they go so fast. I used all the called for floss on this and made it into a pillow and sewed on the rickrack. Brenda does, in one of her charts, she had given instructions on how to sew. Oh, there's lots of fuzz on it. But I just like it, you go diagonally across the rickrack and into the fabric. That's how I do it. There's the back and there's the front. I really enjoyed this. I'm so happy to have it done. I really enjoy patriotic stitching, and I love, just displaying them in my Hoosier cabinet. So somebody else asked where I was going to display them on. Sometimes I'll put them behind me, and then a lot of times I have a Hoosier cabinet that we refinished a long time ago, and I'll put a display in there. So I'll definitely do a display for 4th of July, and I'll take a picture of it. So that is it for my FO and FFOs. Next is going to be what I've been working on. So I had a new start. Well, I had a couple of new starts. The Star Spangled Spectacular was a new start and a finish. And Twine Hearts was a start and a finish, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, I have been working on I started, let's see, what am I going to do first? Okay. My new start was June 1st with Christine Hollis Hand Create. And this is the Equality Sampler by Plum Street. And I am doing this on mystery. Don't know. That's cool, Chris. I know you had a card in here. Talking to myself. Yes. I just got new cards made from Vistaprint, and instead of putting like for floss drops, I decided to use them as little project tracker cards. My friend Stephanie had done this, and I thought that's a great idea. So this is on 36 count Dolly Madison by Needle and Flax. I started this officially on Memorial Day. It wasn't June 1st. 5/27/24. Okay, and this is where I got. I love it. Now, I'm really glad the white's showing up, because when you're stitching it, you're like, this white's not showing up that great. But I'm using all the called for. And she just does such gorgeous designs. That Paulette. Plum Street, right, Emma? Right, Brandy? But yeah, I'm loving working on that. Here are the threads. All the called for. It's a mixture of Weeks and some DMC. All shaggy-like. So that was a new start. And then I did a little bit of work on Prairie Life because it was on my WhipGo. Prairie Life is a stitch along for Christy, Boss Boss and cousin Christy, her birthday sal. And there it is. You can get this on Heartstring Samplery's website as a download, or I think you can get a paper chart from somewhere else. But this is done with the Vicki Clayton Silk Pack, which you can get at handdyedfibers.com. And I finished I'm not going to say I finished it because I haven't checked it yet, but the whole top, and I got pet and pat in, and on the verse. I got the wagon, and guess what? Last time I showed you this, I was like, that is such a big dog. It's a bear. Somebody else was like, I think that's a bear, Chris. And it's something I always do when I see a bear. I'm like, hey, that's a really big cat, or that's a really big dog when it's a bear. But my favorite part is that little quilt. Is that not adorable? Anyway, this is done with the silks, and it's just so nice to work on. So I did my WhipGo goal for that. My other WhipGo goal was I had a random box on there for that month, and I used Entwine Hearts for that. So that was another whip. And what else we got? Oh, my friend Denise, her birthday sal is JBW Designs When Cardinals Appear. So I started that. I think that was on the 28th we started that on her birthday. Oh no, there's thread. Okay. Oh, it's a mess here. So here is where I am at. Loving it. Let's get this out of the way. Alrighty, got a thread in there. Oopsie. Here's where I'm at. Doing the writing. Getting some of that done. Got the top vine done. Very pretty. Unexpected colors for me. They're like pinky reds. So enjoying that. And it is the called for colors, Classic Colorworks, a couple of DMCs, and some Weeks. There's what they look like. Whipping right along here. All right. I showed you, yes, I showed you the 12 monthly minis. The other thing I've been working on the last few days. Now this got a lot of hanging threads on it because I kind of parked some threads. Because this is a big one. Hang on a sec. I lost the cover photo. Okay, whoopsie doodle. This is Summer Quaker, Leela's studio, and I've been working on this for a while. But Lauren, New Hampshire Stitcher, finished hers, and then she showed it, and I was like, you know what? I'm getting mine out. And I'm working on it. So, as you can see, I have done the whole entire outside Quaker border, and I needed to. I just had these three. Let's do this. I just had 3 of the masts done on the ship, so I'm making good progress on it. Got the little whale done, got some of the coral done, some of the fish, some of the waves. The waves are so much fun. I love doing the waves. It's just got a lot of stitching in there and a lot of fill in the water, but I'm leaving that for our friend Zoom, so it's perfect for doing fill in. But so I'm up here starting on the lighthouse right here. It's got a little village, so I can't wait. Stitchy Linda also finished and framed hers, but she did the center. She just did the center of hers. But go check out Lauren's Instagram. I'm not sure if she put on her Flosstube yet. I don't know if she put out a new one yet, but that's where I'm at, and this is what I'm working on. I want to finish on it. So that is it for whips, I think. Now we're gonna get to haul. So for haul, I kind of have a campfire story-ish type thing. Sorry if you can hear my Sophie barking. I don't know what's up with her today, but she's supposed to be taking a rest in the bedroom. So she's not resting, clearly. Anyways, okay, so when we went to Gifford Pinchot on our camping trip, it was kind of like my belated Mother's Day trip, and Bob said he would take me to Stitches Unlimited, so we did go there, and I got a few things. And while I was there, a few other Stitchers were there, and I got recognized. I was like, thank you so much for I don't want to just say her name, but she's what a sweetheart, and she was there with her sister, and it was so nice to meet you. And thank you for saying something and saying hello, because I mean, you guys see me, but I don't get to see you guys unless you say something to me. So it was neat. She was like, are you the camping stitcher? She said she recognized my voice. I wonder if it was the accent. But anyway, that was fun. It was fun, and I had some shopping. So let me show you the haul. This, I kept it in the bag. I think I kept most of it in the bag. Oh my gosh. Most of it, except this is going to be a new start, so I kind of was looking at that, faffing around with it. All right, so okie dokie. So I did kind of have a list when I went there, but right out the window. Anyways, so I got a few charts, and this is one of the souvenirs of the heart. So like, when I see them, you got to get them. If you think you're going to want to do them, you got to get them. Now, let me go back there, rewind for a minute. So on this Souvenirs of the Heart, just a little FYI, it calls to be stitched 1/1 on 28 count. I did not want to do that, so I stitched it 1/2 on 36 count. And I like the size fine. I'm sure this is going to be the same dealio. Yes, because the finished size on 28 count is 2 3/8 by 3 1/8. And I wanted it a little bit bigger. So this is one of the other souvenirs of the heart. It's Home for Christmas, Bernard Gervais. And I've seen this around, so you might be able to find it. I don't know where. I did pick up this because I wanted to do it for the camper. This is on 36 count platinum, so that'll be right up my alley. I picked up another Bernard Gervais, which I had never seen before. And it's called When Flowers Blossom. And it is so cute. I can't wait to start that one. This is done on 40 count sheep straw. Ooh. I didn't even know that Weeks made a Aztec red floss. Gonna have to get all that. But yes, and then the last but not least, which is gonna be a new start, probably this weekend. I just got the floss for this. So this is Faded Flag by Robin Sample, October House Fiber Arts, which I think, I know I put the floss in here. Yep. Here's the floss. Some of the floss for that and some of the floss, some for something else. And then last but not least, from Stitches Unlimited, I got myself some fabric. I got some needle and flax furly, 36 count, and it is named after Mr. Furley from Three's Company. It's like a, I don't know if that's going to be accurate. It's like a light, like a yellowy, tanny. It's really nice. Got some of that because I have never seen that before. I was really hoping to get some Sleeping Bear, but they didn't have any Sleeping Bear. I also, these are all needle, are they all needle and flax? No, one's Seraphim. So this is another needle and flax. It's Hawthorne. I can't say it. And it's 36 count. Fat quarter. Love it. That's really pretty. No plans for it, but you know, sweet to have it in your stash. And the last I got was from Seraphim Winter White, 36 count. It's like it's not really a stark white. It's like an off-white, but it still kind of looks cool to me. So there's that. And that was it from Stitches Unlimited. That's enough, isn't it? I did have a couple of things I ordered from Farm Girl Dry Goods. And what else? Okay, don't want to show that. I did get my, which I love the name of this. I did get my Fabric of the Month from Fox and Rabbit. This is for May, I think, right? Yes, May. It's called Old Man Emu Bush. I love the name. This is a nice, darker neutral. So it's awesome. Oh, what else? Oh, okay. Aha, okay. Color and Cotton had their annual year sale, so I got some A's and B's. Mostly A's, some B's. And I did snag Teresa Kogut's Seaworthy book because I love me some nautical and I love lighthouses. So, and then I want to get her new book, Hello America. Is that what it's called? Hello America. Anyway, and I got a few more patterns because you can't just get a pattern, a chart without, you know, they can't travel alone. I did pick up, this one got a little bent in the mail. Hands-on design, hands-on design. Liberty pennies. So cute. Definitely gonna make that around. I did pick up her Gather Butterflies because I have Gather Wildflowers. I think this would be an awesome banner. I got the, oh, I forgot to show you one of my whips. Okay, I gotta show you one of my whips. I did have another FO. Log Cabin Christmas number 4. I just finished number 2. I'll have to rewind. Plum Streets, My Heart's Welcome. And this is the other Souvenirs of the Heart. It is called Autumn in a Manna. And I think it's a fairly new release. Oh no, 2019. Oh, maybe she did this for she did this for the retreat in Amana. Maybe just made it available. I don't know. I don't know when it came out. But anyway, I picked it up because I'm gonna pick it up when you see it. I did get her Summer's Swan. Sorry for the glare. There we go. And this is gonna be another new start. I have to do those. Have to. This might be an immediate. It's on 36 count creme brulee. I'm sure I have an equivalent. Tartan plaid, okay. We'll see. Anyway, it doesn't look like that many colors. That is it for haul. Let's rewind a little bit because I forgot to show you one FO. I am doing we started this for the building block sale. So I finished the first 2. Little House, Log Cabin Christmas. I had finished number 1. I just finished number 2, the bunnies. Let me show that to you. I completely forgot I had another FO. I am doing this on one piece. And I had it written down too. I don't know because I can't read. But there's 1 and 2. I'm doing it on one piece. It is on... oh boy. I didn't write it down. 36 count Pink Salt Lake from Fox and Rabbit. Look how that came. So this is the piece it's going to be on. This is where the third one will go. And that's that. This is starting number 3, and number 3 is the fox. I love the little cardinals she puts in these. She's got one, I think, in every one. I'm not really sure. Every one that I've done so far, let's see. Let me see. I'll tell you. I don't want to be lying to you. Interesting. Because I just had it, people. Oh, brother. One moment, please. Here it is. Yes, there's another cardinal right there. And the bear. So, yep. And I keep this in my Whippet Keeper from my friend Stephanie, the New England Stitcher, because she's fantastic. So this goes in my Whippet Keeper, which is awesome. Gorgeous. Beautiful. Okay. That's it for haul. Let's just see what we're doing. I do have, let's see, the 4 sales I'm working on are the Primrose Mini Sale. I'll list this below in the description box. Cousin Christie's B-Day Sale 24. Stitch That Kit Sale. And the Happy no, not the Happy Camper Sale. I didn't work on that. I did go camping, but I wanted to do the Stitch That kit. I wanted to finish that, so I brought it with me, but I didn't even work on my Happy Camper style. So it's okay. I'm gonna be camping lots more this summer. Plans are, what are my plans? I want to finish Summer Quaker. I want to start some more patriotic stitches. Niecy stitches, Como stitches, and Berry Girl are doing a sal for Salute to Abigail. A bunch of my friends are doing a sal for my Freedom Rings. They're starting that on the 4th. I'm just trying to keep to finish some big whips and do some littles in between. I still have some more finishing to do. I still have the pairs, and I'm working on a secret thing that I can't show you yet. I do want to start Faded Flag and whatever else crosses my way. Really don't. Kind of rotating some of the bigger whips in there. I want to keep working on Prairie Life. I want to keep working on the Equality Sampler. So that's kind of it. What have I been watching? I've been watching Just So Sherry. Sherry, she's so close to 3. She might have made it. I don't know. I haven't checked. But go subscribe to Just So Sherry, my friend Sherry, across the pond, because she's so close to 3,000 subscribers. And then my friend Stephanie, the New England Stitcher, her goal is to try to get to 5,000 subscribers by September. One of her students really is keeping an eye on that and wants her to accomplish that milestone. I watched B&E Stitchery, the Bougie Stitchers, Two Needles Pulling Thread, the Sable Stitchers. I had quite a few shout outs from people. Thank you so much for mentioning my channel. I really appreciate it. I did post a new to me Flosstuber. Her name is Carrie, and she's from Wisconsin. I'll link her below. Her channel is Hello Plum. So go check her out. I will link her. What else? I think that's about it. I do not really have a campfire story this time. I think we've gone pretty much longer than I want to get, and I want to get this uploaded today. So, but I am going camping, so I will have more stories for you. So thank you for watching. Thanks for listening to all the jibber jabber. I hope you're staying cool wherever you are. I did have somebody comment and say that they were at 36 degrees, and I would love that. But I know you wanted to plant your plants, and I'm sorry that you had such cold weather. So I hope you're doing well. Wherever you are, whatever the weather is, stay safe and stitch away. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.